today, Broken, we're at Home Life Bayview, and today I'm going to give you a market update on freehold homes in the Greater Toronto area. And freehold homes, I mean semi-detached townhomes and detached homes in the GTA. And since we last spoke, it's been a market on a tear. I'm sure a lot of you have followed the news. And just like it was anticipated, the suburban homes have just killed it compared to the city core homes. And the reason, it's pretty simple. People are looking for more affordable, cheaper price points at a for a livable and larger place. So the natural thing is they have to go outside the city for those homes in places like the Durham region, and municipalities like Ajax, Oshawa, Pickering, Whitby, or you go west to Brampton and Milton and Burlington, Hamilton. These places have really increased in price, and and I think the fuel on the fire has really been that ultra low interest rate. So what's happening? What's happening is prices have accelerated so fast that a lot of speculative, I call them speculative buyers that thinking they're gonna buy today and sell in a year for a profit, or a lot of buyers that would have bought in 2 or 3 years are buying now because they feel like if they don't buy today, they'll just get priced out of the market into 2 or 3 years. So I'm seeing a bit of panic buying. With sellers on the other side are they don't want to sell because they think if they sell today and they want to buy the same home in a couple of months, they have to probably pay 10% more for it. So that has led to the really tight inventory. And looking at the inventory numbers, last year we came in at a very, very tight inventory at a month to 2 months, which was very tight. And this year is almost half as that. It's half a month to 1 month of inventory, which is on a historical standard, that's very low. On a balanced market, a healthy market is 3 months of inventory where prices are flat somewhat. And the level of inventory is the best indicator in my mind to predict future prices. And what this tells me, at least for the next few months, the price gains will continue just because we don't have enough inventory and there's high demand. And whatever happens like if inventories start increasing, then that's a sign that the market is starting to cool off. So what is my advice to you? My advice to you is, first of all, do not panic buy. Do not be a speculative buyer. Pricing may go up, but you don't want to be in a position that you hold a home that you can't afford. That's my number one advice. But I would also say that the suburban homes kind of overran in price in relative to Toronto core homes. And at this point, I like the Toronto core homes better as an investment, just because with the reopening and people going back to work, the city socialization coming back. I anticipate a lot of people that bought at the suburban areas outside the city core now maybe thinking about wanting to sell and coming back into the city. So that's where I would be kind of focusing my efforts if I were to, if you can afford a home inside the city core. My advice is different for if you're a home consumer or if you are an investor. If you're an end consumer, it's different because there's a chance that you could get priced out of the market. So if you think you can afford a home and you're ready, you might do it sooner than later because there's a chance you could get priced out. But if you're an investor, do the math. It always comes back to cash flow. You don't want to be holding an asset that you cannot afford, that you need to keep paying money into that has a negative cash flow, because a lot of properties right now in the GTA are running at negative cash flows for investors with new prices. So make sure before you purchase, you run the math. Make sure you at least have a neutral cash flow or a positive cash flow, because that's what really matters at the end of the day. I hope this video helped you, and if you have any questions, as always, you better call Adam. Thank you.